Welcome back, and today what we're doing is I've been farming a ton on Vault of the Sands, in the Sands. I'm at about 25k points. Haven't been farming as much as these two guys, but the one thing that I have done is I have now pushed up to stage 24, and that was mainly because stage 24 allowed level 1 through 4 keystones to be available. Now there's also different levels to the keystones, and I didn't realize that at first, to be completely honest. I should have, but I didn't realize it. But as you can see, I have a good number of keystones here. I have a few level 1s, a few level 2s, 2 level 3s, and 2 level 4s. Now, I'm not going to be doing this level 4 today because that is a very big number, and I don't feel like putting in the effort for it. And this, whereas it is a rare tier, supposedly, that is also a pretty big number. That is a pretty difficult thing to complete. I mean, this, you're looking at 1,162,000. And you're looking at gear raid 224 to be a little bit less difficult than that. Gear raid 224 was difficult. 324 is even more difficult. And then we look at the stage 10s of these, and we're talking 700k. I mean, those keystones look like they're going to be extremely difficult. I'm probably not going to have this done anytime soon, but I have one ready for me, so that's pretty cool. This one should be a pretty simple one. This one should also be, I mean, this one looks like it could be somewhat difficult. And let's see, 790, I mean, yeah, these look like they could pose a bit of a threat, honestly. So what we're going to do today is we are going to do these level 1s. I'm going to do all 5 of these level 1s, I think. And what I'm going to do is I will go into each one. These ones should all be the same. I know they're not the same. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll show me going in, show with the units I choose, and interesting parts of the fight, if any. Because like I said, I'm just gonna do the level 1s right now. We'll see where this goes. This is okay. Let's see what kind of enemies we have here. It looks like magic resistance. That guy's a little bit more. He's common armor. Okay, so it looks like magic damage is going to be our friend here. So this, it's 440, so we should be completely fine with this one. This one shouldn't be too difficult. And this is similar to the one that we get with the what do you call it? The tutorial type one. So I will go ahead and let's see. Tank. This works. I guess I should put a relic on him. Alright, there we go. We got the quick equipping out of the way now. This should be a pretty simple run, so I will come back to you guys at the end of this one because I don't think you want to just watch this. The more important thing is seeing what rewards we get from this. So we'll go ahead and put her right there, and like I said, I'll be right back with you guys after this is all finished up. Alright, so there we go. We got the finish there. Cool. We got 3 of these and 2 of these. So let's go ahead and open all of them. Okay, yeah, sure. Not too bad. Augmentation gem, summon stone, and a few other things. Alright, cool. So that's what we got out of that so far. Now let's look at this one, which this one's a little bit more difficult. Let's see. Well, for one, let's see. Common, okay, and heavy. It looks like still mostly magic damage is wanted. There's a lot more waves to this one, that's for sure. Yeah, okay, so magic damage is definitely wanted more here. And we have these as obtainable rewards, so that's cool. So let's see. Spawns healing fly at position 4. The self-destruct guys come out. Baron reduces damage taken by 60% for each additional hero nearby. Baron takes something. And then reduces ally attack speed by 50%. Alright, so we're actually going to have to build for this one, I think. So I will go ahead and build and be right back with you. Alrighty, I think we're good to go. Let's find out if... Well, we got flyers. Let's see. We need some people who can hit air units, actually. So, we're going to drop Ares. We're going to bring arrogance in there. We just need to weapon. Huh? Sorry, I'll be right back with you guys. Alrighty, so I did some rearranging. I have arrogance in here. I have Ymir in here. I have Mystia in here. And I have Silas in here. This should cover all the bases just in case. So let's go ahead and get into it and see where this goes. We have a lot more waves on this one. We have 8 waves, I believe. So let's go ahead and start out like normal. But we are going to actually put her back here. We're going to put her back there. 2 times this. We will put Broke here in front of her. So far, they're doing solid. That is good. And let's go ahead and get the healer down. And then we should be into the thick of things here soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put arrogance probably... I think I'm going to put arrogance right here instead. Because that'll cover the pathway to the crystal as well. And then I will put Ymir right here. Yeah, the bosses will be able to come down and peek around and whatnot, but this should be a little bit more consistent with the kills. And then if we need to, we could put Mystia here facing down. But we're going to hold off on that. Actually, Mystia wouldn't get any healing, but we are going to just do. And we're going to call that. And let's see. Arrogance should take out the healing bug. There we go. Silas helped him out a little bit. Up, now we got some suicide bombers. Okay, so on the plus side, Mystia didn't get hit by them. Ymir, on the other hand, did, and that could be a problem. But Ymir is going to come back, and we're good now. Looks like the healing bugs are only spawned in that bottom portion, which is good. And if these guys get down any farther, Mystia should take them out. I would like a bit more firepower up here though, because I'm not too big of a fan of how that was looking. So I'm going to go ahead and fly with him to kind of freeze them off a little bit. It didn't work. We're going to do that. And those suicide bugs, they hurt. On the plus side, we're taking care of those flying bugs with relative ease. But I can already see how some of this stuff could be fairly difficult. We got only 2 waves to keep an eye on, but I mean, we're already running into a handful of little issues here and there. I'm going to go ahead and move Ymir back here because he's not doing well with those guys. We're going to go ahead and get massive heal going there. Perfect. Ymir can go ahead and fly up and take care of that. These guys will be taken care of with arrogance and Silas. All right, yeah, so it looks like we're in pretty decent position here. We should be able to push all the way through. We'll see when the boss comes up, but I don't suspect that'll be much different than what is going on here. So I will come back to you guys when the boss pops up or when I start having some issues. All right, so the boss did spawn. He caused everybody to get a shield. We're doing pretty good against him. He's definitely tanking quite a bit more than what I expected. Now, granted, Mystia can't get to him. If he was to move up just a little bit, it'd be a different story. But, I mean, he is dying slowly but surely. I should have placed Mystia facing up, but you know, you live and you learn. And there's the shields that I was talking about that they're placing. This is where it could get a little scary here. Okay, yeah, we're good. I was a little worried about all the mobs pushing their way up through, but it looks like we had them no problem. We just need to finish off this boss, and we should be good to go. This to get some more healing pushing up there. I believe this is the last little bit. Yes, it is. So let's go ahead and see how much we can push out there. Come on, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more, and there it is. All right, so we did complete that one. Definitely a few things to learn from that one, but we got all the way through it. It was just level 1. We got a gold, 5 purple, 5 blue. So let's see what we got. All right, so we got 3 of the augmentation gems, and some miscellaneous other stuff. Not too bad. Can't complain too much about that. All right, I will say that one was quite a bit more difficult than the blue one. It looks like the red ones are the more difficult ones, which kind of surprises me because I have a purple or a gold level 4 here, and that looks like it is going to be very different. All right, so let's see this one. Okay, so there's one unit that can't be blocked. That seems a little crappy there. Scorched Devourer. Let's see, same thing that we're looking at here. It looks like mostly common armor and heavy armor. Yep. All right, so common armor and heavy armor, we are gonna stick with, I think, the same units. Actually, she's been a little bit disappointing, to be honest. Is there anybody else I could replace her with? Not really. I was thinking Lubu maybe, but I guess we'll stick with what we got. Yeah. Yep. I will stick with this, and let's go ahead and get into it. I'll stick with you through the placements. After I get the placements and whatnot done, I'll go ahead and cut till the end of the fight. Place her down. Let's place her down. Same general thing. Broke here in front of her. Could put her down. I could change her gear to give her a little bit better healing. It'll probably be a good idea to do when I get to later stages, but right now her healing has been sufficient. And I think I'm gonna put Arrogance up here. No, Arrogance is gonna stay down here. I'm just gonna face Nistia this way so that she can attack or out. Get Nistia down. Oh hey, there's a hammer dude. Yeah, Nistia will help with clearing those waves out. I was thinking about replacing her with Uraka so that he got that extra tile of range up, but it didn't seem productive enough. The other thing I could do is I could replace Elowen with like a ground healer like Constance, and that might not be a bad idea, but yeah, we'll see. Alright, so these are the placements. You see the units that are coming out. I'll come back to you guys if I see anything interesting happen. Just an early wave update here. It does not look like we have any of the suicide bombers, so that is good. Those things were a bit annoying, but we do have these guys spawning down here that are just multiplying. I'm not sure if these are the guys that can't be blocked or what. I don't know. So once I find the people who can't be blocked, I'll come back to you on those if I see them, if they don't just die instantly. Okay, so just a quick update. I think it's actually this guy up here that can't be blocked, but it works out perfect because Nistia does a ton of damage, one, but also her ult is back so frequently that before this boss were to get past her, she could ult again. But yeah, I think that's what it was, because you just saw there, it looked like he was walking right past Broke here. But you see Nistia here takes out this guy and then starts firing at this guy. She's got half a bar of rage already, pretty much. Yeah, see, she'd be full by the time he got to here. So yeah, I mean, Mistia is great. I'm so happy I pulled her. I've actually got a lot more use out of her than I thought I would. So we are nearing the end here, so I'll come back to you as soon as we hit the boss. Alright, so we got the boss spawning here, down here at the bottom here. So we'll be able to do some work with Ardea. If the guy was a little bit quicker, he'd die a little bit faster, but no, he had to just hold off a little bit. Let's see what happens. So he dies, he's supposed to come back. Now he's got a flame shield, so let's go ahead and do this. And that should be the end right there. All right, perfect. So we finished that one out. We got all of those. We got 2 gold ones, 5 purple, 5 blue. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we got 2 more augmentation gems, a couple more of the ancient summoning crystal shards, and yeah. Okay, handful more things. I will say that one was a bit underwhelming when it comes to rewards. Let's see what the next one gives us. Alright, let's see. This is the boss Baron. We have reduces ally healing. Skeletal giant shielder recovers 10% HP every 3 seconds. And Golden Guard collision joins the battle after the second wave. The Golden Guard collision, I believe those are the guys from Gear Raid 2 that hammer. Alright, let's see. Common, heavy, common, heavy, common. Yep, looks like it's mostly common and heavy. Oh, Baron hits at wave 5 this time. Interesting. Okay. Let's see, does it tell us where he's gonna spawn? No. So we have the possibility of a red chest here. 1 to 3 gold, 1 to 10 epic, or 1 to 8 rare. So actually, real quick, let's see. This one's about the same. Wow, interesting. Huh. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and get into this. Let's go ahead and change her to make her a little bit better of a healer. There we go. She's a bit better of a healer. And let's take out Eloin. Constant. Yeah, we are ready to go. Alright, so I will stick with you again through the placements. From my end, this has been a very long video. I'm hoping to cut quite a bit out for you guys, though, because we're at 35 minutes recording now. And yeah, I should have quite a bit to cut out, honestly. A lot of silence, because I'm not actually pausing in between. But like I said, I will stick with you, get the placements down. I'm going to do the same placements. They seem to be working. So I'm not going to break what isn't, or fix what isn't broken. You know, that old saying. So we'll go ahead and get them down. We'll get Arrogance down right there. Constance is going to go right here. Estia is going to go up here. Estia is going to be our next person down, I think. Yeah. And then after that, we will get Ymir down, because this top row seems to need the most help, honestly. After that, we'll get Silas, and then we'll get Constance down after that. Silas, I think, does probably the least amount here, but that's fine. All right, we got him coming in. He did almost nothing to poor guy there. So there we go. We got Constance in here. She's providing some supplementary healing as well, and we should be good to go all the way to the boss. I'll stick with you so that you can see this guy come in and do almost nothing to. Yep, Torador. He just rushes in there, shoulder tackled, and gets destroyed. Oh, and these top guys are the ones that heal, so that could definitely be a little troublesome, because that's our weaker area. Oh wow, we had a death. Okay, so maybe I need to move Broke here up a little bit. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so we do have a change to have to make. We should be fine through this one, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull him up. We're gonna put her back here, and we're gonna put Ymir here facing. There we go. Mystia just puts out a ton of damage, and Valk does magic vulnerability, so it just makes her do that much more damage as well. So what we're going to do with Ymerit here is we're going to place him in front of Arrogance, facing this way. That way he's far enough out of the range of everything, and he still does damage. He'll even help a little bit over here. So that'll work out. We'll see if we make any changes on the next one. Probably not. It's just these guys have a 2-tile attack range, and I forgot about it. So now that we're all back to the placements, I will go ahead and come back to you guys here in just a second. Actually, the boss is coming out right now. So the boss is right here. He gives everybody these little shields, and we're gonna do is bolt him, and the boss is going to drop dead instantly. So yeah, I will be right back with you at the end of this this run, because that was the exciting part. Boss. Alright, so we're just about there. We're pushing the last wave now. It looks like this is going to be another 2 gold, 5 blue, 5 purple, but we will see here in about 30 seconds or so. Yeah, go ahead and finish this wave up. We have 20, a little under 20 enemies left. Working, now we have 10 left, and that purple guy will be, or this guy will probably be the last one need to get done. There we go. He might die before the he's gonna be the last one, and there we go. We got 6 blue, 5 purple, and 2 gold. Yep, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and open up all of these. Oh, we got a good number of augmentation gems that time. Puts us up to 12. We've got some over here. All right, cool. We doubled just in that one run. We doubled. All right, let's see. What are the levels? Keystone rewards. Oh, okay, there we go. So out of this, we could get. Okay, interesting. See, that is something that I want. I want one of these evolution gems, because I want to see about transforming a piece of gear into a tier 2 or tier 3. I don't have any of them yet, but I would like to get. Okay. I know there's other. Yeah, see, like there's Darkfall gems, which I guess the Darkfall and stuff like that can only come from higher. Yeah, so level 2. But also, I don't see a level 5. I mean, it doesn't look like it's ultimately any different. Level 4? Yeah, level 4 and 5 are about the same. The only difference are these transmutation gems. Let's see. Mysterious transmutation gem crystallized from illusions can change the secondary attributes of ancient, mythic, and variant mythic gear. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. I can see why that's the most difficult to get. Let's see what this little Hydra octopus looking dude here is. Cthulhu. Oh, Catholic. Ah, okay, it's Cthulhu. Can add a variant attribute to an ancient mythic gear. Okay, pretty cool, pretty cool. We can't get these spider charms until level 2, and that's to enhance the primary attribute of mythic or higher gear. And these level 1s, the best reward we can get is this evolution gem. So these level 1s, I'm probably not going to get any of. Alright, so yeah, those are some of the rewards we can get now that I've understood that a little bit more. This is a different boss dealing with. It's light armor, so physical damage does best against her. I don't know where she'll go though. She's immune to all CC effects except for slow, so she can be slowed. Collision guards at position 2, so those guys will have to deal with collision guards. Okay, so yeah, we'll go into this with the same outlook as the last one, and we'll see how it goes. If the boss spawns up top, the top row will have some trouble dealing with it, but I think they'll be fine. And actually, I don't know if there's any of those boom guys So we'll go ahead and do that. Put our healer down. All right, we're starting out with a blue already. So like I said previously, I will go ahead and get my placements done. And then I will be back with you. So let's go ahead and get these placements in place. I don't know why I put arrogance right now, but hey. Okay, so we got that collision guard coming in. We'll go ahead and put there to help with the healing. He didn't do a ton of damage to him there, but I will say she's not doing very much to those guys. Oh yeah, those guys are okay. So we're gonna make a small change of plans here. We're gonna put Silas up here because I think Silas is gonna do better. Maybe not. Is it only specific times that you can do damage to them? Okay, what's going on with these guys? Okay, so what is dealing damage to them? Is it only burning that's doing damage to them? Okay, if that's the case, let's pull him up. Let's use Silas to do nothing apparently. And poison should also do damage to them, right? Okay, so this one's a little bit more interesting. This is unique. I guess I could have read that and, you know, paid a little bit more attention. But yeah. So now we should be taking these guys out pretty easily. Yeah, there we go. Arrogance is, there we go. We are short on the bottom half though now, but we got Silas that we can put here. So that works. All right, so there we go. We got this figured out now. We should be in much better position. Everybody's rage just disappeared. All right. Ideally, this chick would come down here a little bit faster, and Stia died. Yeah, she is outside healing range, so I get that. So Arrogance, it's all on you to take care of those guys. Arrogance will go into his ear soon and take care of that. The boss is finally coming down, so we can kill her off. And she came down on Ardea's line, so that was a little bit of a downside for her. We got 3 gold ones off of that. Awesome. Let's get Estia back down here to help out with taking care of these guys. And we should be smooth sailing from here on out now that we figured out this. So I'll be back with you guys at the end here. Alright, we got the last wave just getting ready to finish up here. We have 13 more enemies, and now we have 9 more enemies. Last ones being these guys. These guys are a good bit annoying. Yeah, them being immune from damage from allies is definitely annoying. I mean, it definitely would have been helpful for me to read it there, but burning and poison does work against them, so there is that. One thing that I haven't checked, we got 3 gold ones there. Awesome. Hey, we got one of those evolution gems. Look at that. Okay, so we got a tier 1 into a tier 2 or 3. So this could be especially handy. So let me tap to close that, and there is a status screen. Yeah, Ardea doing all of the heavy lifting there. Arrogance and Nestia there doing some work. Yeah, I mean, him tanking a ton of damage. Him kind of just sitting back and relaxing because Ardea is taking care of everything. Yeah, alright, so we got 4 more augmentation gems there. Awesome. And let's go ahead and see about using some of this stuff. So let's go into the artifacts, and the artifact I've been working on is I guess Kigiri's. Yes, Kigiri's. So we've gotten very small pushes at it. I don't have any of these, and I certainly don't have any of these. I don't know where you get those, to be honest. Let's see. Halls of Illusion. Let's just insert this. Obtainable rewards. Oh, you get them at stage level 3 higher. Okay, good to know. Good. So let's go ahead and let's see if we can get 100 on the attack. No, we can get 30 though. This is extremely RNG. finish. Okay, there's a 260. I'm happy with that. We'll move on. We'll move on to Wukong. And we want about a 200. A 200 would be cool. Okay, or 50 HP. Or 50 HP. Or 80 HP. Get that 5% boost. Oh, up to 100. Got a 4% boost. And we got a ton of HP there. Cool. We're almost capped out on HP. Still have yet to get an attack. There we go. 225. I can live with that. It's more than halfway. So, who are we looking at next? Hex. Hex is amazing. So, he deserves a 40 attack boost, you know? And 140 extra HP. And, you know, worse than what we've had. We're going to use up all these that I just spent all this time grinding. And for a 60 attack boost there, is that going to be our highest one? Nope, we got 80. All right. Last one. Can we get 110? 140. Okay, cool. All right, so there was that. And now let's see. We have one of these. Now this works on any of the tier 3 here, or tier 1 here. So the biggest thing that we can look at with this is it can even work on the Glacier set, or it can work on the Fracture set. So this could be pretty big. So these ones that don't go to a upgraded piece, like even Annihilating Might. Annihilating Might is kind of a dead end upgrade path. Not anymore with these. I'm not going to do Annihilating Might, but I think I might do something like the Doom maybe, or Hawkeye, or the Glacier, or Fracture. Probably not the Glacier. Fracture is a very good possibility there. So yeah, let's see what we have here. We're going to look for an attack percentage, and let's see if we have any quad roll attacks. We do have a few. So which one of these is best? All of them are, well, this one's an amulet. I don't have a whole lot of quad aim. Let's see. Do we have one with rage regen instead? I mean, those don't look bad. I'm thinking I'm gonna do this piece though, and it would be a it needs 2. Really? You need 2? But it could go to any one of these. Okay, so this one, this would, okay, so you can't change certain ones. Okay, let's see. Is a 2-piece set cheaper? Annihilating Might, Whirlwind, and let's see. Primary, we don't care. We're looking for, let's see, what is this at? Let's look at this. Add, what would you need? This, that would be 2. Okay. So we're narrowing this down. Narrowing it down. Annihilating Might. We're looking for attack, crit, that. Okay. Let's look for a non-myth, or non-ancient piece. Let's see. This. Okay, so a non-mythic piece is what you gotta upgrade if you want one. If you want 2, you gotta go with a an ancient piece. Good to know. We did get a good number of these, and I imagine at higher stages I'll get even more. I'm not gonna do the level 2s right now, just because this video has gone on far too long for that. The next video I will put out will be for the level 2s. We'll do probably all of the level 2s in the next one, which they get significantly more difficult, I'd say. The level 3s look like they might be a little bit more difficult. This could yield quite a bit. What about this? What could this yield? I mean, could end up with one of these, but as long as, okay, so yeah, I mean, that we have the possibility of getting the upgrade crystals all the way down. What about this? What is this looking? Could get the Cthulhu charm through this. This is definitely something that I'm wanting to do, but it's gonna be a minute. I am curious on what this is. So real quick, we're gonna do this. Oh, that just changes the gemstone. Okay, that's all it does. All right, so like I said, that's gonna end the video for this one. If you have any questions or you have any requests on what to do next or anything like that, definitely let me know. This is definitely end game content here. I know the early stages are looking pretty easy, but you gotta remember those are all still just level 1s that I've done. Level 2s I imagine are gonna get quite a bit more difficult. See how those go. Have you done any level 4s yet? I know there's a number of people out there that have a much better account than me. I'm sure you guys have done it, so let me know how you did with that and what rewards it yielded. I'm definitely curious on that. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching, and yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.